When I inevitably die again and then come back to life, let's see what we got.
Bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Which means before you know it, this turns into this. Oh yeah, that's more like it.
Hello, YouTube. Yeah, we're watching Let's Game It Out. I beat this entire factory game with basically no factory. So yeah, let's see what kind of craziness Let's Game It Out has done today, and hope it's gonna be as funny as I hope it to be. So, and without further ado, let's go.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're checking out StarRupture today. And also, this video is sponsored by War Thunder. But more on that in a bit. Until then, it's time for a new game. First things first is we have to pick our character. To my complete shock, everybody has a bio. For example, Christopher Bonet. Specialization, astrophysics, quantum field theory, multi-dimensional mathematics. Okay, we get it. Convicted of being too smart. Anyway, we're gonna go with Maeve, because her specialization is engineering of space excavation machines. Which, as far as I know, is one of the basic points of the game. So as far as I'm concerned, she's doing the bare minimum, and I like that in a person. Anyway, our journey begins here as we wake up from our stasis pod.
You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
Okay, and I will, but first I want to know more about my personal storage. Is there anything in here I can immediately pillage? Well, what do we have here? Survival food pack, hit points, calories, and hydration. Well, I'm sure it's been a long journey, so let's get to the eating. Sorry, can't talk now.
Yes, space food. Right out of a tube. That tasty, juicy, pressed tube food. That's basically not like shit at all. Yes.
All 10 of my rations. I'm gonna assume that'll lead to no complications. Anyway, besides that, it looks like we have a bunch of these chambers, presumably because you can play this game in multiplayer. But since I'm playing it solo, I like to believe I'm the only one that survived. Anyway, moving on, it looks like over here they want me to answer.
All of our friends are dead.
Answer some emails. Yeah, sure, over my dead body. As far as I'm concerned, we're on an alien planet to avoid stuff like that. Okay, now everybody remember where we parked. We don't want to lose track of our spaceship. Let's take a gander at this new world and see what we got. There's so much to appreciate already. Meteors, hexagonal board for all my board games, and it looks like we've got neighbors. We can't just go over there and say hi to them now, can we? I sure would love to make some new friends.
Yeah, new friends.
Letting you out onto the dangerous planet without completing introductory training would be too risky for this investment.
Oh, I see.
Come on. The tutorial is basically not letting us see our neighbor. That sucks. We just wanted to say hi.
You're telling me my spaceship lady put this here, and I can't get around it, huh? Well, maybe we'll come back to this, because right now, I'm more interested in these Pepto-Bismol meteors. Luckily, we have this, the Harvester. It does just what you think it'll do. It sucks up minerals, until we can find a way past that.
You can suck minerals? You're sucking the minerals up? Let's go!
Barrier, I guess we'll have to make do with what we have. And just generally test the waters with what we can do with the harvester. For example, are we getting anything out of this? And the answer is yes. We're getting titanium ore, slowly but surely. And if our gun gets a little too hot, we have to stop, dissipate a whole bunch of that heat, and then we can go back for round 2. And as far as I can tell, no amount of doing this is making the minerals go away. So I'm getting that hopeful feeling that we can mine indefinitely here at some point. On the other hand, let's try this thing. Okay, here you go. Eat up. So basically for this thing, we're just gonna go around and do some awkward pore extraction until eventually it's like, oh, you've disarmed me, and then that's the end of that. And now we have all kinds of interesting stuff. Anyway, that's not all we can do. We have a whole comprehensive building menu, and first things first, we need to get the base core. Allows for the building of other structures. There's more text there, but that's the only part I care about. So my assumption is wherever we put this, that border in the background is gonna determine how far out we can build. Wait, what?
I wonder if we can basically just build into the border itself and glitch the game.
What about if I bring it up to the barrier? Looks like I can build it on the other side. Idea. Well, screw it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Okay, well, this is us now. Our big thing that lets us build is on the other side of the fence. Oh, but we're not done yet. We gotta build more stuff, and for that, we need something inside the spaceship. And that thing is right over here. Behold, the basic printer. Through this thing, we can fashion all kinds of stuff. And by that, I mean for the moment, just one thing. Basic building material. And to make that, we need wolfram and titanium ore.
Okay.
Now, the titanium ore we know we can get from this thing. If we really wanted, we can just stand here until our gun reaches maximum extraction capacity.
Yay.
Okay, I'm gonna assume 300 should be about good.
Oh yeah, 300
let's
is
see if
more
we
than
can
enough.
figure out where to get some wolfram ore. Considering how badly we need it,
I just always wonder how he's basically doing these things where he's just basically starting a game and being as absolutely chaotic as possible. I mean, I usually don't do it on purpose. I do it just by being myself, but he's probably always doing this because he can do it in a sense and he knows how to break a game. I need to learn from this man how to professionally break a game. I do it just passively without knowing what the fuck I'm doing, okay? I want to know how he does it professionally with intent and absolutely planned and everything. I need to learn this.
I'm gonna assume it's this stuff over here, so
okay.
let us find out. Yes, jackpot. Yes,
Wolfram.
Precious ore, all for me.
Mine.
While this is making stuff for us, our character has some words of wisdom.
Necesito agua.
Excuse me, you're
What?
thirsty? Is that what that icon means? But I ate all that food earlier. How can I be thirsty already? Oh, good. Now I'm even more thirsty. Well, now we gotta see what happens.
I'm so hungry I feel sick.
You know, something interesting is now happening. I seem to be taking damage. Okay, well, now things are getting a little bit blurry, and I'm sure...
We died!
Okay, we're fine. We can respawn. And it looks like for now we respawn back in our ship because we haven't set up a regeneration chamber just yet. Okay, we're back again. And everything's fine and... oh!
Wait a minute, you just could look at your own body lying there. What the fuck? Damn! So I could just look at my own dead body? That's crazy.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
It's me. Presumably I have items on me, right? Yes, there it is. What if I starve to death again, except this time with nothing on me? Well, let's see. Okay, there's only one body still. I'm gonna assume that means that we need to have some stuff on us for the body to stick around. So if I just take some of this leftover titanium ore and put it in my new inventory, when I inevitably die again and come back to life, let's see what we got.
2 bodies! Let's go! We're gonna stack the bodies. Let's go. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Well, that's delightful to know. As long as you die with something on you, there can be more of you. Which means before you know it, this turns into this. Oh, yeah, that's more like it. Not only do we have bodies all over the ground, covered in filth, and not just that, some of me is on...
Oh my god, there are even some on the ceiling. Holy shit. See, this is what I wanted to learn. How to professionally break a game until it doesn't know what the fuck it is anymore.
On the ceiling too. For whatever reason, it turns out, like, let's say I want to die right here. Right now, there's nobody up here on the ceiling. But then if I die, when I pop back into existence, oh, well, look at that. A fresh new corpse of me. I'm not really sure why it does that. I think it's because it doesn't want to, like, layer the bodies. Oh, but that's not all we can do. I figured out something else wild. If we stand out here and starve to death, when we flee this mortal coil, and we have our body here just hanging out with the ship, if we position ourselves just in the right place, and then starve to death again, something wild happens out here. It looks like we can stack the bodies. And more than that, you can walk
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
On these, which has really got me thinking, could we just scale over these mountains with corpses? Well, let's get to stacking.
Let's
while
go.
I'm stacking these, why don't you stack up some wins with our sponsor, War Thunder? Surely you've been sitting around on a relaxing evening and you're like, you know what? I could be choosing from over 2,500 tanks, helicopters, planes, and ships from 10 different nations, ranging from classic planes and hefty tanky boys from yesteryear, all the way to the highly advanced jets and tanks of today. Mine selection runneth over, and whatever you choose, your weapon of choice will be crazy detailed with authentic sound effects and realistic visuals, so that you can do some of this and also this.
Oh shit!
Not to mention some of this. And so much more. War Thunder's also optimized like crazy, so you can play it on not just a stellar PC, but also a low-end PC, and PlayStation, and Xbox, and mobile. Mine selection, it hath runneth over twice. There's also a free massive bonus pack waiting for new and returning players on PC and consoles who haven't played for at least 6 months. Just use my linkies in the description, and you'll get an exclusive vehicle decorator, the Eagle of Valor, and 100,000 silver lions, and 7 days days of a premium account, and more. And this won't last forever, so now's your chance to join the 95 million players waiting for you. Yes, you in War Thunder. And thanks again to them for sponsoring. Okay, and here we are. Stacking is done.
Oh my God,
I don't know if we're ever really done. But hey, how about...
Oh my God, that's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. This is a piece of art, man. Holy shit, this is a piece of art.
a tour? Okay, and here we are. Stacking is done.
This is beautiful. I think we could use the bodies as the thumbnail.
Done. I mean, I don't know if we're ever really done.
Whoa!
But hey, how about a tour? First we go up these bodies, and then we climb up these other corpses, and then we follow this long trail of corpses, and then we just keep on going up and up and up. The answer is yes, by the way.
Yo!
Yes, you can just keep climbing up the mountain. And after scaling for a while, I ran into the other edge of the barrier, and then went just a little bit farther. Because if nothing else, the view is spectacular. Oh, and in case you're curious how many bodies it took to do this, 247. Not counting the times I slipped and fell, because those bodies are still there too. Anyway, I started to wonder if there's anything we can do up here. After all, if we look around, there's just so much neat stuff. If only it weren't for this pesky barrier.
Yeah,
and then I remembered this guy over here, and how we were able to build on the other side of the barrier, and I kind of thought, wait a minute, maybe we can just build up here. And by that I mean this thing. The habitat allows placement of interior structures. And at first I was like, oh, maybe not, because it tells me the area is forbidden by corporations. Which I think is their fancy way of going, hey, it's too close to the original space.
It would be so glorious if we could just build on top of the corpses. Imagine that. A castle built on top of my own corpses.
Spacecraft. So look at that border. We might be able to make this work, seeing as how we're now outside of it. Which means maybe if we move it beyond those boundaries, we can do something that'll work. And for the most part, the game is like, no, it's too unstable to build there. But I did notice if we mess around for a bit, we get a different error message. Cannot build outside base core area. Yeah, I forgot. We need that thing around so we can build. And currently we're too far away. Luckily, we're not limited to one. So what the heck? Let's get started on building a second. And the secret to doing so is right here. Because as you can see, to build a base core, we need one of these things, which we can get from these meteors, specifically by going around and hollowing it out until the whole thing goes, oh, and that's when we get that item, meteorite heart. And now we can build a second base core. And I think I know just the spot for it. First, I gotta climb up this thing again, which I've run up so many times, I think I'm becoming like speedrunner level at it. Okay, let's see. If I were this thing, where would I allow me to be placed? How about right here? Okay. I'm not sure what the hell I'm looking at, but let's place it and see what happens. Oh, okay. I see. We're just barely above the thing. Wait, does this mean I can walk on this?
Oh.
That was my own fault, really. Okay, body number 500 something.
507.
Either way, there it is, sitting pretty. Now that we have this thing, I wonder if we can build other stuff. Okay, let's try and place that habitat. And unfortunately, it's not going to let us collide with other buildings, nor is it going to let me try to build this stuff into the sky.
Come on.
Let's see, what can we do?
Come on, that would be fun.
On the ground, I see. Well, fine by me. Okay, well, that's kind of good. I guess let's go take a look at it. Whoops, I don't know why I thought that wouldn't kill me. Okay, let's try that again, and let's be more gentle this time. I think if we slide off the rocks, yeah, see, we're fine. Or rather, one of us is. Anyway, now that we're here with our base thingy, we need to add an airlock. Allows access to habitats. Let's see, so let's just go ahead and build that right here. Let's see, I think if I just kind of drop it in. Okay, here we are, in our new home. Ah, yes, home sweet home. And delightful.
Look at all that rock. It's so authentic and natural.
I can put airlocks over here, too. I mean, they're not good for anything, but I like knowing they're there. Anyway, we don't have many more options quite yet, so we're going to build a basic item printer. Just like the one...
The basic patience of this man is absolutely insane. He must be trying out for hours to basically just crack the game, however insane he just thinks of it. So that is really insane what he's doing.
We have in the ship, except this one's going to be covered in rocks. Next, we need to build something called the corporate terminal, because that's what we do for fun around here. Actually, it's how we unlock stuff, I think. Here's basically how it works. We select a corporation, and they let us unlock things. Finally, we have a solar generator, basic platforms, and an orbital cargo launcher. What the hell is this thing?
What the fuck is that?
Items to corporations. Each sent product increases your value and reputation with the selected corporation. Well, that's That's just great. Okay, and now that that's all set up, we have something else we need to attend to. And that's trying to figure out how to get in and out of this place. Luckily, we've got some handy-dandy tools. By that, I mean platforms and stairs.
Ah, okay.
So let's see. Let's use some stairs.
Oh, we can make stairs.
Oh, yeah, this is working out great. Wait, what's this? Why is it yellow? Building is not
yellow?
stable. You mean I can't just keep building forever? Well, what about this support platform? Okay, so let's see. It's lined up, and let's just bring it up closer. Building is not connected with the ground. Okay, fine. Yes, I'm sure that's good enough. I'm sure that distance will be fine. You know, what the hell? Why don't I just use these supports as stairs? Yes, there we go. It's perfect. All you have to do is mount the first platform, hop your way all the way around the side until you make it over here, where we still can't put something right here.
Come on,
whatever,
really?
we can just jump and walk the rest of the way. Now that we've solved that, let's get some other stuff underway. The game really wants us to set up solar generators, which I'm sure is going to be good for something at some point, so I guess we'll just go ahead and put these somewhere.
Yay!
Well, looks like that did it. And we're also gonna have to place the orbital cargo launcher. Yeah, right there. Looks good. Really using those support beams to their fullest. Okay, so far so good. Actually, wait, I'm getting an idea. If we go in here and we pack up this airlock, and instead we put it right here, look at this. Now we can access the thingamabob, kinda. And it looks like the first thing we need to do is process some titanium ore. Oh, wait, it looks like this thing needs power. What do you mean you don't have power? Is that not enough over there?
Not enough
I think
power?
I need to do it so the platforms connect.
We need more power.
All it needs is titanium ore. Basically, we need to make these corporations happy, because once we do their little quests, our reputation rapidly starts to increase. And that means over here, this thingamabob, well, it's kind of hard to see, but our reputation is going up.
Get there!
See? Oh, my excitement knows no boundaries. Look at these things we're gonna unlock. Or extractor and rails.
Or extractor and rail,
begin. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Basically, they want us to send more titanium ore, except they want us to use the excavator, used to extract basic ores. And bless our lucky stars, the game is kind enough to give us little icons, so we always know where we can do it. Okay, well, let's get started. Cannot build outside base core area. Oh yeah, I always forget. Well, I guess I could reposition this one. We're not really using it anyway. Luckily, we have a handy-dandy tool for taking things apart. And thank goodness we can even do it through the barrier.
Wait, and that works through the barrier? What the fuck?
Lower it down. More. Yeah, okay, sure, just like that. Oh, not much clearance anymore. Uh-oh, can I not place it up here now? Nah, never mind, it's fine. It just needed a little coaxing, I guess. Okay, so let's see. Sticking out of the front of the thing, I think that's where the ore comes out. So we'll just select our rail, and let's see, we'll just connect it there. Okay, we'll just place one there, then maybe one there, and also here. Well, I got some good news. You can really put down a lot of rails.
It's glorious. It's absolutely glorious. Look at this masterpiece of chaoticness. Look at this. He's a genius. He's such a genius, man.
And so I did. And it's not even just for good looks, it's also practical. Because you can stand on the rails, it actually makes for decent navigation. Yes, that's my excuse for building all this stuff. Navigation. Anyway, the important part is it means we should be able to get titanium back over to the thing.
Let's go!
We'll just connect that into the thing.
Yay!
Oh boy, there it goes. And red means good stuff, right?
Yeah,
actually,
good
I think
stuff,
that means it's not getting enough power.
Red is
That's
good
okay,
stuff.
we can fix that. Let's just take this guy, pull it down for just a second, and we'll just move it so it's, okay, that's good. See, there we go. Now the platform's connected, which means now it's going to connect power to the thingamabob.
Oh,
and
let's
now
go.
It's blue. Now all we need to do is tell the machine that we would like to begin the level 2 process.
I rolled over my feet.
Ah, yes, and there we go. It's coming out, making its way to the thing.
Okay. Here we go.
Wait, that was it? Why did it stop? Oh, I guess it only sends just what it needs. And here I thought I was going to fill the whole thing with minerals. And instead we're watching like this cute little train.
How dare you have more logic than us?
Car go through all this crap. Well, something tells me it's going to be doing this for a while. I hope at least the minerals are having a good time. Thankfully, it doesn't take that long before they make it to the machine, where they get deposited for the corporations. And then before you know it, what the hell happened? I see. It stopped at level 19 out of 20 for no reason.
Why?
There's no way, right? It can't possibly be sending more. Well, I'm not seeing anything.
Wait,
there it is. Really? Are you serious? Well, were you too good to go with the other batch? Yeah, sure, fine. Everybody will wait on you. We want you to have an A++ experience. Well, it's about time. Get in there. Okay, there we go. Level 3 at last. Now we have something called the analyzing station. Used to analyze items in exchange for data points. Well, per usual, we'll put this in a really logical place. Yes, perfect as always. Become one with the wall.
Become one with rock. Be the rock. Like, seriously. It's that game is just asking to be basically crushed by him.
Oh, but what shall we analyze? Ooh, how about these plants? Yes, I think they'll do nicely. Okay, let's do this. In you go, Space Hot Dog. And for our troubles, we'll get 5 data points. Basically, the idea is like right now we're at level 3, and our meter is currently at 0 out of 50. And if we take our 5 data points and add them, over time we'll eventually level up and unlock new stuff. So I guess the next step is to find everything that's not nailed down and scan it. And because the barrier's still here, it's probably going to be kind of limited. But that's okay. There's still plenty of things to take like that, as well as these. Ooh, and also one of these. You know, maybe there's an advantage to having the barrier. I can't get to those.
Wait, what was that?
Ooh, and also one of these. You know, maybe there's an advantage to having the barrier. I can't get to those, but these creatures can't get to me. Oh,
what the
poor
fuck
guys
are those?
Can't get past the barrier. And unfortunately, neither can my drill. Or else for sure we'd be doing something. You know, as I run around picking stuff up, I'm starting to think I've just got some friends now. Okay, I think I've got plenty of stuff now. We got 61 space hot dogs, 14 space eyeballs, and 4 purple pot stickers. Surely that'll get us a lot of points. Here you go. Eat up. 305 data points. Nummy, nummy, num.
Nummy, nummy, num. Okay. Okay, I'm just closing the window right now. It's getting dark. It's getting darker. Well, not actually that dark. It's still really bright outside, honestly.
And also these. And finally these. 415 points. Please let that mean I can do amazing things. So first we're going to use 45 points to level this up. Because they had us unlock the smelter so we can do all of this stuff to set up production. But to get from level 4 to 5, we've got the points to just level up again. And now look at this. We can do stuff for all these other corporations. You know, so we've got stuff like fabricators, inventory upgrades, not to mention a regeneration chamber. And since we have the points, here we go. Now when I die, I can just respawn in here. I mean, I assume that's how it works. Let's find out with a little starving to death.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now we can choose the regeneration chamber. Behold, I live. Actually, you know what? This thing kind of gives me an idea. But first I need to test something. So back over here we have our friend the barrier. And naturally we can't get around it.
Yeah,
However,
we cannot get around.
Look like if we position it just right, we can build a habitat halfway in and out of the barrier. See here, watch this. Home sweet, sorta home. So if this structure can be built half in and out of the barrier, can we do the same thing with a regeneration chamber?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see it now. I see I see his genius now. I see what he's planning. I see your plan, and it could work. This could actually work. I see it now. Oh my god, this guy is a genius at breaking the game. Like seriously, he knows exactly what he needs to do to break all of these games. He knows what he's doing. Really.
Oh, happy day.
Oh,
and the thing
happy
about it,
day.
Too, is we need to be able to access it, because through the barrier we can't touch it. But if we move down here, we can. And that's important, because we have to claim it so we can spawn from it. And now that this one's been claimed, you know what it's time for? I'm so hungry. And then when we respawn... Where am I? Oh, I appear to be stuck in between the barrier. And let's see, can I walk to the other side? Actually, no. I appear to be all the way stuck. I mean, for now, I see an easy way to get out of this. Ah, there we go. Plenty of space for me. And now we are on the other side of the barrier.
Let's go!
And then we can add an airlock. And here we are. Everything we're not supposed to access yet can be ours. So rather than do this quest to teach us how to play the game, it's time to look around for cool stuff we're not supposed to have yet. Oh boy, I'm so excited. And if nothing else, we can collect more of this stuff to scan.
Doesn't that mean he can also be meeting those spider-like creatures?
Of which there are many things. Ooh, and what's this over here? Oh, that doesn't look good. Radiation. I'm in pain. Radiation. Staying here will lead to death. But there's so much cool looking stuff over there. Well. Wow, our stuff doesn't look so bad from all the way back here. It almost looks like we know what we're doing. Almost. Okay, so I've been running around all over the place, and let me tell you what I found. Beautiful scenic landscapes, as well as radiation in all directions, harming my delicate skin until I back off. But mostly it's been about picking up plants and exploding meteorites. Oh, and also these guys, which thankfully we can calm down a little bit easy.
Oh,
you know what's kind of
you can kill them now.
Funny is I just now realized why it's called StarRupture. It's because this star ruptures sometimes, and when that happens, you're supposed to get indoors. Can't imagine why. I'm genuinely surprised the bunker can handle this. And then watch as the land turns into a fiery hellscape for a little while, before everything eventually cools down.
A fiery landscape right out of hell.
and then the planet has to slowly regrow itself. And you can go search for like unique minerals and stuff. Except that's not gonna happen for us because it turns out that only starts happening after you finish the tutorial and drop the barrier. So it looks like in our game the star is stable. But how about that? We accidentally stabilized the planet. You guys must be so happy. Anyway, there's a bunch of interesting stuff to discover. Lots of lore. And while that's very interesting and all, the heart wants what it wants, and my heart wants to get into that thing. I guess the first order of business is seeing if we can even get up to it. And the answer is yes, you can, but it's kind of a long and dangerous journey to get there. And for some reason, there's a bunch of opposition between you and that. I don't really have the means to be fighting this constantly, so I think I have a much better idea on how to approach this. Why don't we just build a staircase of corpses up to it? And we can even set up a base right here on this craggy rock.
Let's go!
Wow, lucky us. And more than that, we can build multiple stories.
The path of necromancy is deep and very useful. You can use your corpses for all kinds of things. And he's gonna abuse that for a lot of shit there.
Combining this with a bunch of ladders, and we've got ourselves a nice launch pad. Oh yeah, look how nice this is. We're gonna be over there in no time. But before we do that, I need to... Wait a minute, what? Am I flying? What happened? How? Why? Okay, so it looks like we have a bug. Which the game is in early access, I'm sure they'll fix it. But that day isn't today. Allow me to demonstrate how this works. If you run forward and slide off of a ladder, I don't know why, but instead of sliding off all gracefully, you just start flying in the air. Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. This just made our job 1,000 times easier. And actually, before we do that, I wonder...
I believe I can fly. It's like basically having Minecraft creative mode, but he didn't really just change his mode. He just, he broke the game. See, this is why I want to learn from this guy.
Can we fly up to that? Goodbye, comforting ground. We're heading to the atmosphere now. I mean, I think we know that the game isn't going to let me go all the way up there, but we can test and see just how high the game will let us go. And so far, it seems like pretty high. The landmass we were running around on, now just a distant memory. Until eventually... Whoops. I guess that's that. Well, that was fun. Anyway, let's disembark to that thing. First, let's do the trick again. And now that we're free to roam, let's go.
Freedom!
Now, I'm not even sure what this thing is. Kind of reminds me of an airplane engine, which means if there was an entrance, why wouldn't it be in the dead center? Okay, let's see if we can dive down into this. Wait a minute, what do you mean it's covered with dirt?
There's nothing in there. Really? Why is there nothing in there? That's such a disappointment. Like, that was all of this build-up. Where the fuck is this stuff?
Dirt in the middle. And also, it appears I'm running up against an invisible wall. It looks like this is as far in as I can go. But don't worry, let's not despair yet. After all, there's like tubes and stuff. And whatever this is. Yes, promising indeed. It looks like there's an opening. Watch out, everybody. We're going in. Oh my goodness, and there's a door in here.
This kind of reminds me of Subnautica, of our crashed ship. Like, when you were playing in Subnautica, you were just going around the world until you basically had to go to the Aurora before it would basically explode. And it kind of reminds me of this kind of situation right there.
Let's see what we can do. Door, no power. Thus it won't open. Well, what about this? Can we use this? Oh, God. I gotta give it power. Power cell. Excuse me, door. I'm like a deity now. I'm not gonna craft that for you. There's gotta be another way in here. So let's see. Let's just use the power of flight to see if there's another way in.
Maybe you
can look like there's stuff over there. Hang on, I have another idea. Let's head back up to this thing and see if there's something we can do. We're now diving into the side of the engine. We should be sort of above the door now. And it looks like there's a place we can kind of wander between the cracks.
Oh, damn,
would you look at that? There's well, there's something down here. That's
my God. He broke the fourth wall.
Sure. Okay, this is definitely the other side of the door. And it doesn't look like I can just force myself through the ceiling. Oh, but you know, this is kind of interesting. Main level access card. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yay!
Thank you. And right next to it, we have an evacuation pod. Don't mind if I do. Oh,
Wait, what?
Oh, and here we...
Wait a minute. Did you just hit the goal of the game? Was that the goal of the game all along?
We are in the evacuation pod.
No way.
If I use the pod again, I think we should be back at the entrance. See, look, here's the door we got through. Well, isn't that spectacular? I am still floating, by the way. So I guess we're just gonna float our way back over to the evacuation pod and go deeper into the engine. And here we are again. Let's see what we got. Oh boy. And they supplied us with regeneration pods. Okay, let me select this one so I can respawn anytime. No, wait, maybe I should use this one. Wait, or maybe this one. Oh, there's so many, I just can't choose. Well, except for this this one. I don't think
Yeah,
that
that's
one's
broken.
working anymore. Okay, so here's basically what's happening. We're inside the thing, and I bet we need to go to the main engine. And on the way, we have a bunch more emails that we're not gonna read, a map that I'm not quite sure how to navigate, and boatloads of creepy corridors. And also, there's a whole bunch of bodies around, all of them with stuff like ammo. You know, because the game is expecting me to come prepared, which I didn't. Well, why can't I just pick up that gun? Whatever, we don't need it. We've got our drill, and it's perfectly good for every task. And even if it's not, that's what the regeneration chamber is for. Truly the gift that just keeps on giving. Anyway, after stalking the corridors for a while, shooting everything that moves, until eventually we make it to this backup generator. Give it a quick power wash so it starts again. And now that the facility has power again, we stumble our way to the control center, where we see somebody's being lazy on the job. There aren't even any precious minerals I can pull off your body. But more than that, it looks like the central core is missing. Well, no problem. So instead we head out of there, head on over to the tech lab, go up to one of these printer thingies, build the thing we need, head back over to the...
It's crazy that he can already make that. I guess the developers never really thought that we would be able to break the game so much that he just could get past all of their walls.
Control room, shove the thing into the thing, and go. And now all we have to do is watch it initialize, whatever this is, occasionally taking a brief intermission to fight a bunch of bugs again. Luckily, I found a space where they seem to be mostly docile, so we can just destroy them at our leisure. And then once the threat's neutralized, start the machine up again, and rinse, and repeat. You know, I know it's because I found a spot where they can't seem to attack me, but it almost feels like they're trying to reason with me. Oh well, too bad.
Oh my god,
I especially like the part where they jump up and they're like, wait, just kidding. Haha, look at him, that's fine, there's more bodies where that came from. And who knows, maybe my corpse will help. Well, it's not hurting, I can tell you that much. They seem kind of baffled by what they're seeing. As far as I'm concerned, this is just the gift that keeps on giving. Well, that worked great. Thanks for the assist, me. Okay, now we can finally finish off this
the power of necromancy, guys.
Machine. Here goes nothing. Oh, congratulations! You've activated the Forgotten Engine. This is an early access build of the game, therefore everything that the Forgotten Engine unlocks will be available in upcoming updates. In the meantime, explore Arcadia 7's secrets, expand your factory, and remember, every rupture counts. I mean, unless you're us, where every rupture just doesn't happen. Oh, we still can't leave, by the way. The game still thinks this door doesn't have any power. That's okay, there's always another way to go. I want to thank War Thunder again for sponsoring this one. Don't forget it's free, and using my link is in the description. Or the pinned comment can get you a bunch of free goodies if you're a brand new PC or console player, or if you haven't played in the last 6 months. And as an added bonus, the boundary force field thing is now gone, but the tutorial's still going. One of these days I'll get around to setting up production, so I hope you had fun. I know I did. And I'll see you next time.
He completely broke the game, guys. Damn. He absolutely demolished the game. Yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Like and subscribe if you want to watch more of these things. Write me in the comments if you want me to watch some other crazy stuff. And make sure to stay cool. Yeah.